Yo. Waiting for some people to get in here, but hey, Kit, hey Octavius, how's it going? Just getting some stuff set up here, but we're about to get into this. Gonna have some fun. How are y'all doing today? Music a bit loud. I feel like it will be for this type of thing. There we go. A bit better. So, make sure I have beak it. Alright. So here's what we're doing today. We're just gonna just relax, and it's just gonna be some Line Rider. This is Line Rider. This is a continuous track. If you're not familiar with the more in-depth parts of Line Rider, you're about to be shocked. Made some fan art for someone and they loved it. Oh, that's awesome. It's always great having something you work hard on appreciated. That's great. Sorry, I'm still getting windows puffed around. This is what Line Rider looks like, except that's a lie, because whenever I'm working on it, this is what Line Rider looks like. But that's also a lie, because that's what Line Rider looks like. Oh no. Let me make sure I'm not having the weird glitch. No, we're all good. Alright, cool. This this is Line Rider in its actual form. Everything that you see. Is there a way to toggle playback mode? Hold on. I don't actually know these things. Select tool playback. No. Okay. I thought there was like an easy way to do that, but I guess not. Toggle advanced visuals, but that's it. Okay, sorry. Getting distracted here. Whenever you see stuff like this on Line Rider, that is just the final stage. Because at least whenever I do technical stuff, I have to have a lot more information showing. So this is a very basic, slightly more in-depth type thing, and I will play it here in a second. It doesn't have any music, but this is kind of stuff you can actually do in Line Rider fairly easily if you know if you kind of know even the simplest parts of the physics system. This is not good, but it's a lot of experimentation and stuff, which is what this track is for. Gaming. It is gaming. That's a fun recycle. This is just a quirk practice track, Melisma. It literally has no music. It's kind of spicy. I like the recycles I have going on here, and I still love temp stalls. Like, that's not easy to do. Actually, that escape from the temp stall is also really smooth. That's pretty good. Did you get a chance to work on that one track thing? This is that chance, if you're okay with me working on that on stream. In which case, I'll just do something else and then work on it tomorrow. But yeah, so I'm good with working on that on stream. Cool. Also, this is also a lie because this is what I look at whenever I work on Line Rider. I forgot about Onion Skin. So it goes, yeah. Alright, let me actually load that up. Please hold. I don't even know if the please hold sign came up. Is there an offset for this? No, I will not hold. Please hold, please. I beg you. If you do not hold, I don't know what I'll do. It had an offset? Uh-oh. Okay. And I take it that you're not at, like, actually close enough to your computer to check. We will figure it out then. Alright, we're back. Yo, Cormagog. Actually, I didn't say hi. Welcome to the stream, Cormagog. There we go. Yo. Wait. I thought this was Walkier for a second. Okay. And then it's... There we go. Sync song to tracks. That's already set up. It doesn't have any offset. There's just no offset. Let's check this out. So, to explain what's going on, Melisma, who is in chat, has made this bit, and I'm going to be adding on to it. So, I haven't seen this yet, so we're gonna look through and see what we got. Although I have Spotify in the background, this stream is not gonna be monetizable. Yeah. Yo, we can actually use the Line Rider VC. Sorry about that. Hey, 4s4. I love that fakie. I like the song. This is really... You faked those lines. Yo. Are you still actively making Line Rider tracks? Yes, I am. What I'm doing. What song is this? Is this just like some random thing you found?
Yeah, it's just some Newground song.
Yo, he's here.
Yo.
I like have to turn up your volume every time. Like it's slowly increasing. You really like the cannon spam, don't you?
Oh yeah. It's fun.
There we go. Oh wait, I can't do that because it's gonna cause the flickering.
Yeah. It's fine.
So do you want me to replace this straight line here?
Yeah, just make whatever.
Off the cannon, alright.
Yeah.
Where are the colored bits? So these colored bits are a bunch of red lines. This track is now a demonstration platform. So there's 3 different lines. There's blue, red, and green. This does nothing but, you know, be there. this one accelerates Bosch, and these accelerate Bosch a lot, and green does even less than blue.
I think I deleted it. It's been so long.
Red, green, blue. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is just those line colors just because that's computer. Because if anyone plays Line Rider, they are a nerd. I'm a nerd, I should play Line Rider. Maybe. This is really cool, and I feel like I'm about to mess it up. Hey, welcome back, Cat Attack. And Lolzy, I don't think I welcomed you. That's a lot of customization. Yeah, you can do pretty much anything in Line Rider, including make a calculator, because people exist. I missed you too, Frozen. I'm so sorry. If you can do cannon spam, I'm going to assume it's okay for me to do Bezier curve spam.
Go ahead.
Yes! Actually, Desolate, you missed me. Can't believe this. Rip. My chat's gonna hunt me down and kill me. How do the cannons work? It looks so odd. What should I title it? What's the name of the track? Or the song? We already are. That thing. How do can okay, don't have to hunt, just have to break out of the basement. So cannons work. We're not gonna get anything done on this track. People are just gonna keep asking questions. Oh, it's gonna be great. So each one of these blue dots. So Bosch doesn't exist. The sled doesn't exist. The penguin doesn't exist. The only thing that actually matters is these blue dots. Here, there's 10 of them. 4 for the sled and the rest for Bosch. And those interact with lines. That's the only thing that interacts with lines. You can see if I push onto his head, it only starts moving when I hit this blue dot on the shoulder. So essentially, what you can do, you can see if I move this a lot, it actually moves pretty far. So that's for cloud cannons. I need to just explain red lines. So if I just touch a contact point and then ramp up the acceleration, you can see it makes it go fast in a direction. But the rest of him doesn't. In fact, if you look at the iterations, you can see exactly what's moving and what's not. And you can see over here, what's moving fast is this one contact point, and what's not moving is everything else. And that's just because this contact point is the only thing touching lines. So the sled ends up going this way, and nothing else does, just because it's dragged along by this contact point. You can see the vector. The penguin's name is Bosch. So if you, essentially, and then if I just copy this and put it, except I forgot my keybinds. If I copy this onto a bunch of points here, that should be good enough for demonstration. You can see now a lot more things are moving this way quickly, and if we look at the iterations, you can see it's scuffed. You can see that now all of the, there we go. You can see that there's a lot more contact points moving this way. So essentially, now I can actually generate a cannon. So essentially, what this is doing is you can see that there's a whole bunch of red lines pointing in a direction with a high multiplier, so that every single contact point gets hit. You can see every single one here, so that on the iteration, they essentially just teleport up. It does not look like a penguin. It's a penguin. It's a penguin. So that's the most basic cannon. Would you believe it gets more complicated than that? I love this game. If that makes sense. Get ready. We're going to start breaking out free body diagrams here in a second. How many times do you think the Bezier curve tool will crash? Because it's gonna be a lot. Oh, I need to get Spotify back up. This is LineWriter Advanced. This is LineWriter Advanced. This is everything I'm showing you here is entirely possible and getting easier to do now with the online version. I am just much more used to working with Advanced. That's anything but a penguin. It's a penguin. It looks like a Happy Wheels level. Oh yeah, Melisma just... I'm just gonna pin this. We're gonna see. We'll see if that helps anyone. It looks like a human. Listen, we get into moral implications if we start calling this a child, alright? Oh my goodness, that is so fast. I think that's too sharp to start.
You want to do a split live stream?
A split.
Hi, Xavier.
What do you mean?
Like, your screen on one half, my screen on the other half?
I can try. Yeah, okay, I can figure this out. It lets me resize this window. There we go. If you want to stream.
See. Wait.
Go.
Can you try doing my Discord stream?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying here. I just need to pop it out. That is not what I wanted to pop out. By democracy, we have determined that the LineWriter thing is not a penguin. That's you don't have the choice to describe that. I mean, to define that. I thought you could pop out just the stream, or do I have to do this in a weird way? Hold on.
You should be able to.
I think I got it. Oh, there we go. There's just a secondary view of LineWriter. Make a poll to prove us wrong. None of you guys. Hey, 42, how's it going? I can't wait to fling the child when you accidentally describe an actual line rare attack. And you make him go through a door? Gosh dang it, guys. Please tell me that's a track you and Xavier are making.
So far? Or this track?
Yeah.
Right now I've handed it off to Matt, as in the Matt's fault.
Nice.
So, he's making some weird stacks.
Of course he is. He's really good at Quirk for some reason.
It's strange.
It is.
But yeah,
Him and Tofu. I just don't understand.
Crystal Dolphin is just
Crystal
perfection.
Dolphin is such a good track. Turn Line Rider into a 3D game. There's a VR Line Rider game in the works right now. Spoilers, I guess. I don't think... It's just not rotating the right way. Lovely. There we go. Did Pichu join us today? Just join us today? No, he's not new, but he isn't in... He hasn't made it to a lot of streams. But he wasn't there for the democratically elected furry moment. Frankly, I don't think I wanted to be there for that. Hey, Zyron. I wish I knew how to do the cool tricks in this. It's really easy to learn. You can always join the Line Rider Discord because they're cool people. Most of them. Most. Well, you can't have a winner. Not every community can be a winner. You joined the Discord and just fearfully lurked. It's not a bad strategy. You can pick up on a lot of cool stuff doing that. I don't know how many people I gave the Line Rider Discord link to from Pigstep. It's kind of funny. Ah, dang it. So, for any of you who don't know, making Line Rider tracks involves hearing one section of any song at half speed back and forth multiple times. It's so much fun. The funniest part about this is no one would ever see your channel if it weren't for Pigstep. That's true. I'm not saying Pigstep... I do know how Quirk just not advanced. That's fair. I mean, I don't think anyone ever plans Quirk, though. Except, you know, maybe like Toivo. That's Toivo. He doesn't count.
Toivo's cracked.
Toivo is just cracked. And that CGM track, but I don't think he meant to do that. Dark Sheep, just listen to it. I've been begging you for like 12 streams. You have. It's true. And I haven't listened to it yet. I want this to be like no rotation. Perfect. Oh, that's kind of clean though. That's kind of clean. Ooh, I like that. So this is the basic stuff, and then we're gonna... And what am I actually thinking of? Actually, 2 videos made your channel Pig Step and the Hollow Knight video that inexplicably got 2,000 views. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Where did you find this song? It's really good.
Magic of Newgrounds. I just look for liked songs, and they're also, I think they're copyright free, or like
Yo,
you won't get demonetized.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's got some breakbeat in there too. How long is it?
No clue.
Okay. This is just a music stream now. There's no way we're doing this entire thing. Or at least just the 2 of us. If we pass it off a couple more times, we might be able to. It's got some good spots. Alright. It's like 3 minutes of, granted, pretty much the exact same beat. No way we can do all 3 minutes, but I do like it. Man's going on a roller coaster. I've debated making a roller coaster themed track. It's just really hard to do. Alright, now here's where it gets a bit harder. Now he fell off a roller coaster. I think I can probably get pegged with this one. Roads are suggestions. They really are. So we're supposed to go on the back of this line. Welcome to the grind of Line Rider. I think this is a contact point with just the most friction as well. I don't know why I picked this one. Don't you work at a roller coaster? I do. I that's another quote unquote expertise type stream that could be fun, is just playing Roller Coaster Tycoon and talking about stories from work. He works at a hive and flower. Alright, we're going all the way back. We're just gonna pick the other contact point. Some part of me thinks it could make a good clip center video. Yeah, it could. And I need to start like actually trying to make content as well. So I'm starting with a Line Rider stream. What song is that playing? So that song is coming from up here. That's Melisma's stream. What song is that? Panda Eyes by High Score. Thank you. Or High Score by Panda Eyes, depending on musical nomenclature. When is day 1 highlights coming out? I'm planning on trying to figure out I'm trying to figure out planning for that video over this weekend. So probably in a week. Roller coaster. Yeah, ride operator plays Parkitect or something, yeah. Like the title just kind of writes itself. professional line writer. I've gotten paid through AdSense from line writers, so I guess I am just a professional line writer player now. It's a matter of time before I slip up and say ride liner. I can make this a tighter curve. That's pretty good though. How much did I make from the line writer videos? Like cents from each. It's not much, but it's some money. It was enough that I could get paid this month. Look forward to line writer. The issue is it just takes a while to make tracks. Like if I could make them every month, I would love to do that. But it's time consuming. Ride liner. There it is. Need to make him shake a little bit. Light and Freener. Is there 6 or 7 continents? I mean, I've been taught that there are 7, but I understand that there is just a very poor definition of a continent. Should have dropped it here. I really like that rotation that we're gonna go. We can line liner, make a line writer stream. Alright, we're gonna try and make this curve, like, as tight as possible. There is actually only one continent. Eura fra Asia Australia. Understood. Let's try. There we go. Aunt and uncle said there were 6. Yeah, it's surprisingly inconsistent, for continents. Because, like, calling Australia or Oceania or whatever a continent really just subverts the definition of a continent in and of itself. They said the Americas were one continent. That's, I believe, probably the opinion most of the world holds, if I'm gonna be honest. But I actually don't have any data for that, so I can't say that with any actual certainty. Fake news. Am I right? Powerful forces his viewers to watch him make feature video. This is in all technicality, an editing live stream. Isn't that funny? Also, this turn is just too tight. So this is what we call a fakie. Random technical knowledge bit. But so this is a fakie. It gets its name from skateboarding when you ride backwards, if I remember correctly. Which obviously makes perfect sense as to why it's named like this, because it doesn't. But these suck. This is the only survivable fakie. It's what happens whenever this line, or this contact point here, gets above here. So it should be down here, and it's up here. If that were to happen with this contact point, and it went up there, Bosch would die. If that happened with... Actually, if it happened with this contact point getting above this one, Bosch would die. And there's a bunch of stuff like that. If, I believe, the feet get above the butt, maybe? I forget. But this is the only one that survives. But it has a weird property that it just generates momentum. You can turn Bosch into a perpetual motion machine in Line Rider. He literally generates energy to slow himself down, and then he turns the other way. Okay, I have to redo this one anyway. Alright, let's try this again. Except it's not even grabbing. Hello? It's so close. And now it is. And we're in a fakie, but that won't matter. It does matter. Why is this game like this? Hey, have a good one, Pichu. Thanks for hanging out. I told you this wouldn't be extremely exhilarating. I must suppress my urge to watch hours of Terraria content. Just wait till I start streaming Terraria. We'll see what happens then. Pineapple help. What's going on in chat? Everyone act like adults, please. Okay, have a good one, Pichu. This is what we call a crash. It didn't crash. Quick save and crash. Hello? For some reason, we avoided that. we take those. More joking help. Well, sometimes it needs reminding anyway. So the only issue with this build of Line Rider is that it is a bit unstable. And by that I mean, if you do not press the right keys, sometimes things blow up. Which is why there's an autosave feature. And a crash backup feature, which is really sick. Posh SD's 3.2 seconds into the match. Oh man, there's a great leak. Fake leak. Back when, hold on, let me see if I can find it. There it is. Smash Brothers leak, anyone? Have a good one, rainy day. That's great. Confirmed. It's the child. I mean, officially, I don't think there is a specific creature that Bosch is. Why is that so rough? It looks like it's being sped up. I love this section. Okay, you can't really tell. Just add some backspin for kicks. Which way is that going? Yeah, that's gonna cause issues. Let's not do that. There we go. It's a Slovenian. Those aren't humans. Bosch is another being like the bee, but only he shows up if someone interacts with the subscribe button or their wallet. No, the subscribe button is elbow cough. Yeah, it's rough, but it kind of has to stay, because I don't want to redo it. Can we rotate a bit more? Yes, perfect. For every subscriber, I place a line. Bad news, we're already past that. I do like how there's just a dual stream. So Line Rider, at least my process for making tracks, is always similar motions with similar beats, but never do the same thing twice. And I'm sure you can find places where I break that specific rule a bunch of times. But when the line is Rider, true. But I think it's a common thread that I always try to switch things up. True. Hi, Savior. I know you're in VC. This one's just smoother. Can you make Bosch go on that roller coaster that just kills you? Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not hard. Hold on 1 second. Line Rider requests night. Keep on grabbing the hand. It's killing him. Alright. That's a poorly shaped route. Or loop. This is not gonna work first try because I know of a simple mistake that I just made. Yep. Why does it have to be like this? Ah. Well, there was a mistake I made. For some reason. That's not the right. None of this is the right thing. Good enough. When you reach 18 pixels per frame. Alright. What were we doing? I know what it's called. Where does it go? There it is. You made the fatal error, making the sled man crash headfirst into a wall. Yeah, something like that. That's just good quirk. This beginning section is just really good, Melisma.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna run out of space here. This is coming along really well. Yeah. If you're not doing a lot of frame by frame stuff, Line Rider does, and you have a mission, I should say. Line Rider kind of cruises. Ignore the crease there, you won't see that traveling at 32 pixels per frame. And it's already just too much. Alright. line writer, more like the grinder. Nice. Line writer, more like more like, you know, the thing, more like. Really? Wait, no, I don't want to pick up that line. True, too. Thanks, Xavier, for the color commentary. Get your mom. And you make that same mistake twice. Okay, that's just one iteration. I would like more, please. Thank you. That's not what I meant by one iteration. Okay, we need to rotate this guy a bit. Mom. That's not what I meant, no. So each frame, in between, wow, that's an arrow. In between this frame and that frame, there are 6 iterations. And nothing's happening because you don't interact with lines. But if I go to a point where lines get interacted with, we'll say here, you can see that, like, as iterations happen, it moves around and stuff. And that's just the physics engine and how it works. But that matters because that means that there are 6 points in between frames where you can interact with the contact points. There's also, like, sub-iterations and stuff, but I don't actually know how that works. And there's also a grid. There it is. Hello, grid. But I don't know how that works either. But it's all about loading lines and stuff. Is it the start and end points of a line? I don't know. Whatever. This grid actually has an effect too, because it's the max. It determines the maximum amount of distance you can push a Bosch in a single frame, to a degree. If I remember that correctly. Is this when Melisma yells at me? Probably.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
That's fair. The simulation grid. Isn't it?
I think that's right. Yeah.
It just kind of like determines how far you can push Bosch in a single frame.
Kind of.
And such and stuff. Yeah, it's complicated. Yo, welcome to the stream, Neko.
I want to say it's iteration dependent, not frame dependent.
Oh, okay. I know Mats knows what that's all about.
Yeah. You're like required to know that stuff if you do Gigacore.
Yeah. Hey, Arson, how's it going? there are iterations, and all that to say, I had one iteration grabbed at one point, and it's not helpful if you only have one iteration in this case. The stream is so chill, it's getting cold in here. I don't know if we're gonna have the lo-fi in the background, because there's already 2 different songs playing at any given time. Or at most given times. Add another B. Okay, I think I know what I want to do here. Sometimes you just get writer's block playing Line Writer. It is a very weird feeling.
Writer's block.
Liner's block. Writer, yeah, okay, you had a better joke. You had 2 more backer songs, perhaps even 3. I got you. Except that one just ended. Let's see here.
I don't know what to work on. Someone suggest a song, and then I'll sing to it in like an hour.
There you go. There's... we have a few songs now. You just swallowed a whole ice cube, dang. How is a Line Writer stream one of my most popular streams ever? How's it going, everyone? We peaked at 13 viewers. This is awesome. It's so funny. Anyway. I guess a lot of people care about how Line Writer tracks get made sometimes. Casey, not in front of the guests. Line riding this hype train. Audio jungle. I don't know what you mean, in like 30, 40 hours you will be the guest. That's true. Can't wait for Cobbledom to crash unexpectedly. I might, like in the second verse of this, I might slow it down and do some slower quirk. Let's see. Can't wait for it to crash. I know what I said. Shut up. Oops. I think this stream is only interesting because I'm actually making a lot of progress. If I were to switch over to walk here, it would be a much slower moving time for sure, which I will do at some point because yeah, I want to get that song out too. So bad. There. Make sure that lines up. There we go. Bold of you to claim the stream's interesting. Fair. I do want to say this movement's interesting. But I guess that's not for me to decide. Where's Lachlan Taylor when you need them? Do we need them, though? Where was I getting echo from? That's really weird. Were you unmuted for a second there, Melisma?
I think it's Google Chrome being weird.
Okay.
Hold on.
Don't worry about it. No, it's not. It's not a big deal. I was just wondering where it was coming from.
Did you hear echo?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay. Yeah, it's Google Chrome, so.
Yeah, don't worry
Look
about
closer. Yeah, okay.
it. So,
Kind of burnt out.
I would say Line Rider is not a game about politics, but that is just not true. Fired into. We can't. We can't have that. We can't let that one stay up. Now the never-ending silence begins. Even though it's literally just my job to make noise.
Is it alright if I just play Beat Saber instead? I'm kind of burnt out on track making.
I don't... Yeah, you can do whatever.
I'm gonna finish this one song that I got recommended and then I'll hop on Beat Saber.
I love how useless that is. I have just like this 4-frame, it was literally on the line for 2 frames. A 4-frame nose manual before it just goes to other manual. Nice. Oh, there's always... I mean, it fits the sync, though. Like, that's the thing. Like, it actually has just such a really good... Actually, I really like that part, because it has a good build-up and release to it. Because he's stretched out, he compresses on the kick, and then on the snare, he changes direction. Like, that's just good syncing. On accident, but you know, it's good. What game best describes you? This one. It's just a good moment. Anyway. I gotta listen. Alright, I think I'll slow it down. Or pass it off. We'll see. How much time did you do? I wish it slowed down. So it has this really quiet part at the start that you did. I wish it slowed down to that again, because that would be a fun way to change tempo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really look too ahead into the song, so...
No, it's a good song. I was just making an observation. You did 22. Okay, so this is the frustrating part of Line Rider. We've been at this for an hour. We've synced 7 seconds. Less than that, we've synced 5 seconds.
I have to look for that one meme. I think that Banky sent, let me see.
If you want to go, when you get a chance to look at the attached resume and let me know if you have any questions or concerns, or have any questions or concerns about the. Okay, nice. That's a time sync. Casey, please. Why did you welcome C Squarey back to the Line Rider Discord? In our Discord.
Because they came back to the Line Rider Discord.
Okay, cool. Hold on. We're gonna watch this. Why is it taking me to a Creator Studio link?
What?
Oh, yeah. This will get me demonetized.
Hey man, you want to go for a jog? Just sort of kick out the cobwebs, get some endorphins going?
Oh, no thanks, Chris. Kind of tearing this.
This is what making Line Riders like.
One right now.
You know, Ben, I really think you need to take a step back here. I think getting some perspective would be good.
What are you talking about?
I've known you a long time, and right now...
We're watching this entire clip.
I need help
With my claymation?
with your life. You are wildly, insanely depressed.
Depressed? I'm the furthest thing from depressed. I mean, look at what I've accomplished. Do you see him? Do you think a depressed person could make this? No.
I'm sorry, but the Ben Wyatt that I know, I just don't think he'd be happy sitting here faffing around.
I'm not.
I want to have the patience for Line Rider, and I will continue trying to. The key is not to say, I'm going to do this 100 minutes. I'm not going to do this full 4-minute song or whatever. It's more of a, this is a cool part of the song that I think would look nice, and I have a vision for. So you do that small part, and it's like, oh, cool, that was fun. And then, you find a song, you find a different song, or you do a different song first, and it's like, oh, I want to just see what this 1-minute song looks like, or whatever. It's obviously you want to, well, not obviously, but you want to start small.
Faffing around, I've sunk myself into my hobbies. Here, I'll show you my claymation project, okay? Now, I've been working pretty hard on this, and I think it's really good. So just hang on to your hat, okay? Okay, here goes.
Oh, how great.
I know exactly. Yep. That's about what it feels like. It's very close to home. Hey, Sodium, how's it going? Alright, so I noticed we're going down a lot, so we're gonna start going over and up. That should help us slow down a little bit for the section I'm thinking of doing next. This is the most planning I've ever put into Line Rider. Which is just not true, because I have planned out... I planned out the entirety of Big Step. We've detected copyrighted audio. Your stream may be blocked. Thanks, YouTube. You didn't tell me this before. Let me know if the stream goes down. You do wish you had even 20% more of an attention span so you could actually finish anything that you start. I have bad news that anything like that requires actual effort to be put into it before it gets better. Like, you can just have a better attention span, but you have to first make things, like, put in effort to make things better. Hey, welcome back, Pichu. Adderall? No. How's that Happy Wheels level going? It's not Happy Wheels. It's more serious than that. I promise. Take me seriously, no. No. Remember that one dude who was role-playing as Pikachu? I don't remember that one dude who was role-playing as Pikachu. I'm frankly kind of glad I don't remember that one dude who was playing as Pikachu. I'm sorry, why isn't this manual connecting? I can't shake the feeling that you'd be a great podcast host. I've tried to start a podcast before, but I just, believe it or not, I lack the motivation to actually do it. So I stream.
Could we bring back the Bed Wars podcast?
I think that's just playing Bed Wars on stream, to be honest.
True.
We
We just talk about random stuff.
we kind of need to do that. Do we just release the podcast, the one episode that we actually got?
Why not?
That's chaos in its own. This is a sudden stop. Oh, that. Okay, that was an accident, but that roll.
Wow, that is smooth. Hold on, go back. Ooh, make him survive. and
Make him
then
survive
make
that
it-
roll, yeah. Yo, welcome to the stream, PR Cyber. I didn't even realize there was that extra beat in there, but like that hits so well. You see that, guys? Like I said, all of making Line Rider is just looking at the same 5-second piece of music backwards and forwards. But like, seriously, it is so clean. Oh, I love that.
No. could have made him survive without deleting it.
I could have.
You know what? This is your part, not mine. Just saying.
I didn't realize you were you could get angry about this. Okay. Oh, I think I just
so
crashed
efficient.
it. Okay. No,
Oh well.
I'm not Arglen. I
happened.
don't care about the efficient workflow. Besides, I want to hit a manual with this anyway.
Okay.
I know you already saw the future of whatever that one path could have been. And it was like into a manual and then recycle and then whatever.
Should I use liner.com for my next part?
Ooh. I mean, yeah, it's your project.
Well, I mean, it's our project.
Communism. Here's an
Communism with
hourly reminder to save your progress. I save my progress every time I think a crash is coming. It's a pretty good way to not lose progress.
Oop, you're almost there.
Oh, that needs to be way longer. I love that roll, though. Holy crap. That is so good. Oh, well, I have a new syncing strategy. Jeez. So here's the annoying part of Line Rider, and I'm sure you can attest. I have found out a better way to sync these this beat, the parts of these songs. I now cannot go back and redo this without losing an hour and a half of progress. Anything, like if I even decide, you know what, I want a little bit more spin here, and just barely move that. Literally 1 pixel of movement. It doesn't work and Bosch dies. Once you have tracked the piece and it is significantly in the past, it is etched in stone. You cannot time travel in Line Rider. It is the most linear art medium I can think of. It's kind of crazy.
Again, I recommend that video that I posted back in chat that elaborates on this.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Only 2 minutes and 53 seconds left to do. I hope you all can understand now whenever someone asks when the next Line Rider video comes out and I just sigh. I hope you can understand why now. Line Rider is the most linear medium, who would have guessed? Valid. Too bad Rainy left. He needed to hear that. No way. Sodium, what's up? What? What is happening? Do you control Bosch, or does he just go? It is Bosch is entirely determined by the physics of the game. Ooh, I can make that a hand fling, actually. Not fling, but chain. Guys, what is happening in chat right now? You will never know. Okay. Okay, chat just freaked out for some reason. I still don't know why. I'm giving the streamer FOMO about his own chat. Rude. Alright, you just don't grab. What? Guys, act like pineapple isn't real. It is just a character I'm playing. If you think about it, really. What is a pineapple? Will we ever know? Persona. I guess that's more correct. What am I even watching? What is Line Rider? Also, fun fact, Line Rider runs at 40 frames per second just for fun. It's never annoying. It never causes editing issues. Actually, this version of Line Rider runs at 40 frames per second. Older versions of Line Rider run at whatever they want to. Does the pineapple know of its own existence? We put one in front of a mirror. That's a great visual joke. I actually really like that. A stable 40 is better than all over the place. True. I don't know. Can I do a nose manual here? Alright, I should probably explain, anytime I say manual, I'm talking about balancing on the edge of the sled. Like, something like this. This is a nose manual, because that's the nose of the sled. And if I balance back here, it's the tail manual. I just realized I should probably explain terminology. Wheelie? Yeah, that's what some people call it. They're wrong, but that's what some people call it. Is the pineapple truly a majestic creature? I mean, clearly not. This is what I do in my free time. And that manual just isn't connecting, so let's... Let's try this. I love it when YouTube says I have 0 viewers for about 20 seconds. That's always really fun. Pineapple, give me your best David Attenborough impression. Sleddy. I don't actually know what David Attenborough sounds like. Oh, fun. Okay. Elegant in its own right, we can bring one in front of the camera to show you its radiance. Here we see. He's like just an old British guy, right? They all sound the same. Here we see the pineapple, staring at a screen, wasting its life away. Last week, it was mining cobblestone. This week, it does the same. What, if ever, will change this creature's behavior to something useful to society? Have a good one, Sodium. How do you not know what David Attenborough sounds like? Because I don't watch David Attenborough documentaries. I don't know. That's just not gonna work. He's a pineapple. Do you think he can hear? Oh, is it lore now that I'm a deaf pineapple furry? I can't keep up with this anymore. I think I just pull another contact point. Definitely deaf pineapple furry pog. Deaf pineapple furry is an elbow cough moment. We don't get a lot of frames after this, so I'm just going to assume I can just pull it really hard. I thought the implication was you're just a pineapple hooked with wires hooked to a computer. Yo, Nako, are you still in stream? That would be an awesome thing to draw. I guess that's I'm willing to accept that as stream canon. I'm the GLaDOS potato, but a pineapple hooked to a computer. The pineapple matrix. Wasn't the Matrix originally supposed to be like the internet for the robots, but like the studio changed it because they thought people wouldn't understand the internet? We'll just do a full full force thing. Actually, this one can be a fling. So, fun fact about Line Rider, this physics engine makes sense. These... Here, let me just... These every other lines, or not every other, these blue lines here, see how they hit every frame? That's called a chain. That, sorry, I just lost my train of thought for a second. That's called a chain. It redirects Splash's momentum, and depending on the contact point, will change his velocity, but, well, actually it always changes his velocity, but will change his speed. But it doesn't accelerate him. However, if I were to go every other frame, like this, so there's a blue line there, and then that, doing this type of thing over and over will actually begin to accelerate the sled, because that makes perfect sense. And that's called a fling. And you can get pretty fast rates. Actually, you know what, let's just complete the fling, because it's fun to do that type of thing. Although I'm not gonna keep it, probably. You never know. And this literally works just because of the way the momentum vectors of each contact point reset themselves after like a one frame tug that a normal like this would do. See how it would go up and then back down. So we can build momentum by continuously doing that. So you see it's going in that direction, and now it's going straight up, essentially, and now it's going like slightly more to the side. It's weird. I don't know why this necessarily works, but it is a way to build speed. You see, I'm going up, which is hard to build speed because gravity. I'm at 15 pixels per frame, but if I were to go back to the start here, I'd be at 14.97. So it literally just builds speed. I don't know. How enough do you have to stream so late at night? I didn't have to today, but if I streamed earlier today, I would be asleep. So, hey, welcome to the stream, Mr. Fox. It's been a while. Welcome back. I don't want to stream so late at night, but between work and recovering from work, I usually end up being pretty late. I realize that. It sucks. I don't necessarily like streaming so late. It is fun to hang out with you guys, but are you telling me you don't have the willpower to stay up to 12 a.m.? I don't expect people to. Everyone should be getting sleep. The other drawback to flings is you can see how smooth this chain is. And flings are a bit rougher, although there are ways to make them really smooth. But surprise, surprise, I'm not good at Line Rider. Ooh. A tail manual down would be cool. Last night you couldn't watch my stream because you were sleeping? Good. If it's between my stream and sleep, pick sleep every time. I nearly said my stream, and that would not be consistent with what I'm trying to say. And I need to push this tail back. Imagine sleeping. I don't. That's kind of the issue. Ah, crap. We are lucking out with these, whoops. Alright. This is why I had Spotify going earlier. There we go. Finally found the manual. There's always just one angle. That's really smooth too, I like it. Pineapple can't sleep, but they can if they wanted to. I mean, yeah, if I wanted to sleep, I can. I don't have, like, insomnia or whatever. I couldn't dismiss insomnia like it's not an issue for some people. Oh, I love that roll. Imagine if everything in the suggestions channel was accepted. There's a reason not everything is accepted. Ooh. We'll try to do something like that curve. Oh boy, that is... Why can't I think of what what the word is anymore? Imagine sleeping. What do you think about my suggestions? Make a self-promotion channel, but you need to do what the status of the person above you says, and it can't be ridiculous. Don't necessarily need to do that. I mean, it's a fun idea, but I don't know. Those are certainly suggestions, that's for sure. I think we're gonna try to, like, make a rough-ish circle where we're, like, switching each side of the line and stuff. That's the idea right now. I know I had a plan to do slower quirk at some point, but that did not happen. It is not pulling enough for this. Oops. Have a good one, 42. Incentivize people to really think before self-promo. Well, have you ever been in a Discord where people actually read the self-promo? Let's be honest. It would be funny if you listened to Dark Sheep after Rainy left. Is he still in? Plotting. There we go. That's a better... It's a much better pool. Whoops. Look at the Discord, I spent like 15 minutes on that. Nice. Line Rider or something. I love the idea that I am a pineapple who chooses to see himself, like, chooses to display itself as a bee in a bucket on the internet. I think that is hilarious. Alright, we're gonna force this curve to happen whether it wants to or not. You're also hypersonic. That's the hyperbole. Oh, we lose a lot of speed. Okay. Line Rider is a fast game. It doesn't have to be. But we are going to redo this, so we can have more speed. In fact, some of the best Line Rider tracks aren't fast at all. I can't testify as seen his setup. Thanks, Casey. We're actually just gonna do a fling. I wanted to slow... down to do some actual, like, slower quirk. But I guess... I missed the transition point, so we're not doing that. Welcome back, Cyber. I would fix the pineapple. Fix the image to put the pineapple behind the chair, but it's funnier if you're just phasing through it. Yeah. I am not constrained by your puny idea of dimensions. So, flings can change Bosch's direction really quick. So is hypersonic the characteristic of the pineapple, or is it the character? Hypersonic the pineapple. No. There's a really fun little bounce there. I like the pacing of this track. I really... We need answers. It's the characteristic. That's canon. The pineapple is me, and I have a name, and it's... to you guys, pineapple. Dude, that roll is just so good. Should I just make that fling go straight into a cramule? Ooh, okay. So we're gonna go to... there. What even is my profile picture? It's Pit from Kid Icarus in Smash Brothers. That's what it is. I would stream Kid Icarus, but that's on the 3DS, and I definitely don't have the hardware to stream that. Look how much speed that gains. You can actually see his speed up in this corner. That's 18.83. It started at 12. Can you get arthritis for the sake of content? Have a good one, Cormagog. It's literally too fast. What? Which way is he rotating? Nose forward. So this is truly how these things get made, is like, I get to this point and it's like, alright, well, this is a section that I need to sync, right? It's 3 beats. A click, a kick, and then a click. I don't know why I chose identically sounding terms there. But what's happening is I have to find a way to go from here, and also, so I have something to sync, and I have a direction I want to go. I want to go through this gap. Probably, it's going to be a tight one. So, I sync the click off this fling here. And it's just a really simple rotation. Although it could have been tail manual, and it's better as a tail manual because I can shoot for this gap as well. And then that kick is also going to be a spin. So both of those notes are spins, and then there's a final click that will put it back on a manual. So that's what I'm thinking. That's just my goal. So now I have to track that. So that is for all of this and every other track I've done or worked on or anything like that. That is, I can definitely not speak for literally any other line writer creator, but that's my thought process whenever I'm doing this type of stuff. I still have no idea why the stream has performed so well. Don't question it. People are having a good time, might as well keep going. There we go, finally picking up. It's not working. This is why I don't like fakies. Let's see if we can not have a fakie. Why don't we have a fakie anymore? Alright, whatever. Nose is rotating back. Why? Okay, we don't want nose rotating back anymore. We just want fakie to be fixed. There we go. I guess. I mean, the stream has done well, so I guess we can do more of these in the future. At least means that some of you had a good time, if you're still watching. I honestly didn't think Line Rider would do that well as a stream, because it is, I don't know, I always figured it would be boring to watch. It's a nice chill stream. That's always my goal. I guess sometimes we don't hit that. But I don't think that's necessarily why people are hanging around either. I don't know. It's good stuff nonetheless. Try to put more pressure on that point. Not bad. We might have to do a magic trick here, but we'll see if we need to. Yep, magic trick. That is the source of entertainment on streams like this. Yeah, that's true. But also, I think what we're doing in Line Rider is just visually interesting as well. Because it is just really smooth. And that's always fun to watch. Timing on that. So here's the magic trick. We're gonna go through here. So I can explain what's going on with these blue lines versus the white lines. Anytime any one of these contact points hits a line, I have a setting turned on so that you can see it turns blue. So you can see these are all white, and then after the splat, a bunch of these lines got hit by contact points. So I can see right before it hits that none of these lines are actually hit. So there might be some anti-gravity wells, so I'll leave a couple through. But now Bosch can actually pass right through. And we actually kind of got lucky that there's such a big gap between frames there. But now we have a gap. So we're actually going to fill in the gap with lines that don't interact with contact points at all. And then remove blue lines. And there we go. Leave the splat as the sudden ending. No, I have to pass this back to Melisma. This is an actual track. So we can sleep. Guys, it's not even 12 o'clock. So now, whenever it's playing, it looks like a continuous surface. But you can actually go through it. Have a good one, Octavius. And then we're almost to the end. Right there. So at 33:11, we have like 10 more seconds. Have a good one, Frozen. Everyone's getting sleep tonight. This is awesome. Sleep error variable not initialized. Did the stream just go down? It says it isn't. Is the stream up for you guys? Everyone got sleep Musma. Hichu, that might just be an issue with you right now, it seems. Okay. I want to get like a really fast rotation through this. So that's just going to involve a little bit of finessing to still hit the gap. Perfect. And then I think we can just hit that into a tail manual. And hold that. Be really cool. The thing with tail manuals is you don't want to kick it back too far or it just kind of gets a bit sloppy. Let's see if we can make that a little bit tighter. Yeah. I don't know if you're still in stream, Melisma. Do you have a similar thought process when making tracks, or do you actually plan things out ahead of time and stuff like that? Hotel Wi-Fi is super cringe. Yeah, agreed.
I don't know if I have a thought process. I mean, like you said, I hear part of a song and I'm like visualizing in line writer in my head.
This is just kind of what needs to be synced and what beats need to be hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like how should it be visualized? And I'm trying to improve and progression. How can I add things
Yeah.
and change as the track goes on?
Yeah, I was just wondering because the process of creating tracks always feels like such a bubble to me. Like you don't hear anyone else's ideas, you just see the final project.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Which is kind of unfortunate.
It is. I just do flat sled. That'd be kind of fun. Oh, do I have round legacy camera? What's going on with that? It actually like hits corners on round legacy camera. That's super weird. Or is that just the different rates of... That's the different rates of change. Okay. Slope. Welcome back, Kenzo. Is this for a vid? This is for a line writer video, yeah. Um, keeps giving me warnings about copyrighted content. It's hilarious. Try to... Oh, I like that. You missed 3 hours of stream. Have we been streaming for 3 hours? I really like that. That whole stretch, this entire loop here, I really like. That's great. So I did lie whenever I said Line Rider runs at 40 frames per second only. There is something called, I don't even know where to find it because I never use it. Smooth playback. There we go. And it is 60 frames per second. But it's not really 60 frames per second because the game still runs at 40. But it is essentially interpolating 3 frames in between. Smooth playback. I don't like smooth playback. That is a personal opinion. But obviously, it looks a lot better. And I don't know if it was playing Line Rider, like as a result of playing Line Rider or not, but I can just tell the difference between 40 and 60 frames per second. I'm pretty sure anybody who has a lot of experience with games, though, does. One second. It looks a lot smoother. It does, but it also compromises a lot of the creative aspects of Line Rider, at least in Line Rider Advanced, where you can't do frame-by-frame animation really easily unless you know like where the mid-frames are. So it's not as easy. Because I have to save. Alright, we're good. Something like hold the line. It's been clipped, great. You can put that in the clips channel in the Discord. What? Something like hold the line, you can see that every frame it lines up perfectly. I can just hit the advance frame button. And like all I would have to do is just place these lines in the same spot. With smooth playback, I should at least give an example. You can't play in the Discord, Sally? So you can see that it lines up perfectly. But, if I were to go into smooth playback, because of the interpolated frames, it just doesn't work as well. And if I wanted to do something like this effect here in smooth playback, I would have to go 3 times as fast and like spend a lot of time placing lines manually instead of doing it automatically with advanced frame. So I don't like smooth playback. I don't like 60 frames per second just because of that. That's a rant nobody cares about. Why did I talk about that? Literally nobody in chat actually plays Line Rider to the extent that they would care. And if they do, they've already made up their mind about it. Why did I talk about that? Content, yeah. It was just so I could run this ad. What canon spam have you done here? This poor guy. These are all each individual frames. Oh, I love this. "65 fractured bones." Oh, wait, what? Huh. It didn't save. A splat, though. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we can actually do that better, though. It's all about smoothness, and that does count the camera as well. So we can just make this better. Just widen that up. And there's a bit of stutter there. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting perfectionist about flat sled, but it is the easiest thing to do, so you better do it right type thing. Although doing it right is a subjective term, as it always is in Line Rider. I don't want Rabbit to come after me for stuff like that. What's the song that we're using? Check properties. This is called C Bottom Segway Synchro. I guess. And is this a mod or is this the original one? So this is technically a modded version, but that... Like, if I were to export this track and pull it up on... Hold on. I'm not going to do it because that would be really annoying to do. But if I were to export this track and pull it up on this version of Line Rider, it would work fully well. There you go. That's the song I'm using. Thanks, Melisma. We're using, I should say. Actually, for demonstration, I guess I will. That's saved. So I just need to... Stop. We'll just take... that. So it's not really that much of a modded version, it's just another way to make Line Rider tracks. You cannot drag and drop. Can you drag and drop here? Yes, thank you, Conundrummer. And you can see, actually this isn't smooth, so it's not going to be as cool looking. Actually, this demonstrates smooth playback better. Except I can't do it right now. Anyway, you can see that it works perfectly fine, because they are almost identical. There are some slight differences in... Those cannons on smooth, though. That is nice. There are some slight differences in really interesting parts of the quirk, but it's not really that much of a difference. Yeah. But there's stuff like this that obviously, like, it's a good spin or whatever, but in my opinion, physics. Thank you. In my opinion, it just works. Why does it seem so slow on this? Huh, I don't know. Anyway. But actually, fun fact about linewriter.com, if you press P, you can see the type of view that I see on linewriter Advanced, where you have the contact points and bones and what lines he's touching and all that. So, and you can actually do a little bit more with just the line hitboxes and stuff like that. And then there's data up in the corner. So like there's linewriter.com is a fully functioning version of linewriter, and it's actually the one that gets more updates more often. So if you ever want to get into linewriter, I would recommend linewriter Advanced, but honestly the difference is not significant enough for you to care, I should say. But I prefer this version. You always wondered about this. Hey, welcome to the stream, Devin. It's a process, that's for sure. I've been on this track for 2 hours, and I've made 8 seconds. This is where we started. And that's where we ended. 8 seconds over 2 hours is a fast pace for linewriter as well. Oh, okay. We're doing this. We're doing a granule. Sound the alarm. How'd you find out about linewriter? Probably the way most people do. I watched a Doodle Chaos video and I thought, that'd be fun to do. I was mostly right, but I made Rest after that, which was the first linewriter track on this channel, and that got more views than anything I'd ever made for YouTube or anything else beforehand. So I thought, hey, I might as well try this. I might as well actually try to play linewriter. And then I realized I was too far into it whenever I made Millennium Force. In my heart, I always knew it was some insanely slow process, but putting numbers to it is just blowing my mind, and this is a fast pace. Yes. So, I don't know why I struggled to read that message so much. I would say this is a fast pace for me, but that is also because I've had a lot of motivation with the stream. So, what's going on here to explain, since you have expressed your curiosity, which is awesome. And I might as well explain it to everyone else. Lines don't exist. So you may think, here is a line. You might think that this part is the line, and that the game treats this white bit as a solid object that, exists in the game. But that's just not true. This part is the real line, and it's called the hitbox. Ran out of space. And this is what actually can confirm having a chat on a stream is motivating. It really is. This is what actually interacts with Bosch. Bosch, I should say, also does not exist. This is Bosch. Bosch, if I were to take a line, which, reminder, is just this hitbox, and move it into his head, it doesn't do anything. It only does something, weirdly enough, when I get to his shoulder, but then, like, under his shoulder, it doesn't really do anything, and then his hands move, and then this top part of the sled doesn't move. In fact, the whole sled doesn't exist, except when it's over here. And that's just because Bosch is actually points. I don't know why I'm going to label a point. I'm not labeling a point. And they actually are what interact with lines. But lines, like I said before, don't exist. So the hitbox interacts with the contact points, and that is Line Rider. Welcome back, Rainy Day. Everything else is just visual, and there's a bunch of mods that you can change textures and stuff, and the contact points stay. The collision skeleton on Bosch makes sense? Yeah. So what you're saying is Bosch's life is a lie? Yes, I am. The way the contact points interact with hitboxes is hitboxes have a force, or produce a force that goes up towards the visual part of the line. And the hitbox actually ends there. So it ends at the middle of the line. So if there's a contact point here, and its velocity is moving in a direction that is, trying to remember the correct terminology, perpendicular to the line, like away from the line in any way. So if it's moving, if the momentum vector of this point is moving below a perpendicular, moving away from the perpendicular line of the contact of the gravity well, or the hitbox. That doesn't make any sense, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. It will get pulled up towards the line, which means, and you can see that, you can't see that, so let me show you. This momentum vector here is going towards the top of the line. So it's actually not interacting. But as soon as it becomes parallel with the line, it interacts. So that's how that works. The last thing, and then I'll get back to making Line Rider, because that's what you're here for. The last thing is, if a point is down here, it will experience more force than one that is up here. Thank you, texture. Because the further away from the top of the line you are, the harder it pulls toward the top. That's the basic physics engine of Line Rider. So that's cool. I've seen decorative background lines like that in Pigstep video. I thought it all was ground lines were real. Yeah, so sorry, yeah, there's decorative lines. The green lines are decorative, the blue lines interact, and then the red lines actually accelerate in the direction of travel. That's like a Bosch Unity tutorial. Yeah. Inverse gravity strength. Exactly. That's why these hitboxes are sometimes called gravity wells. Yeah, and then we'll leave that there as a reminder. So that's why you can use the small lines to shove Bosch around. Yes, exactly. And that's what's happening here. Every small line... Oh, that's red. We don't want red lines. See the pinned message for more info. Right, that's pinned. That's the physics system of Line Rider. A bit more fleshed out. There's a link to a YouTube video in that. Nice nickname for the lines. It is just a cool nickname. You understand? Yeah. You you understand a lot about free body diagrams and some basic physics when you start playing Line Rider. It's fun stuff. Now, that is not all of the physics system of Line Rider, because I will say, let me pull up Gladiator. There are points. Let's see here. Where are we going here? There we go. No need for school, just play Line Rider. You understand, but not much, that's fair. Normally, if things get too far away, hold on, let me, get rid of the giant Bosch now. Wait, do I have an actual good 6-bit? There we go, okay. This is a survivable state Bosch can be in. This is not normal. This... You can just kinda shove contact points wherever you want, under certain circumstances. His shoulder is back here. Bosch just having a lovely nap. Yeah. Bosch isn't allowed to survive. Bosch isn't allowed to die. And that's a whole other thing involving the interaction between where the reality of contact points and how the game displays what's actually happening. Welcome to the stream, Shad W has no life. How's it going? So that's called 6th iteration tech. It's interesting stuff. Bosch is a Schrodinger paradox. No, Bosch is just immortal. Are you sick of hearing this song yet? Because we are 24 seconds, or we are 30 seconds into a 2-minute track. Are you sick of hearing this song yet? Because I gotta tell you, when I finished Hold the Line, which took months to make, I could not listen to that song for a year. It's insane. It's fun stuff. No, you're not sick of this song yet. What? I heard a voice. I'm really hoping it wasn't my stream. Not sick of this song. Not saying that word again, guys. We have so many new people, we're not scaring them off early. You want the link to this current version of Line Rider? So I have to warn you, it's very unstable. With a lot of... in regards to a lot of things. It's honestly a wonder that it hasn't crashed yet. But yeah, I can get you the link here in a second. How many hours have I put into this track, do you think? I've put about 2.5 hours into this track specifically. Partially because I didn't make this top section. That was Melisma's job. And I'll be passing this section off to him, so he'll do another amount of time. When Line Rider has airtime. Up, dog. What's up, dog? Yeah, welcome back, Nico. Why is that so janky? What's going on there? Oh, that's what's going on there. Okay. I mean, I'm not to ruin your chances, Rainy, but Pineapple, if you're going to go through with the Dark Sheep song, the track is almost 4 minutes long. You don't have to do an entire thing. Cool that teamwork is involved. Yeah, there's a lot of collaborations and stuff within the Line Rider community. In fact, one of the most popular Line Rider tracks currently was a collaboration. Rush E was made by like 6 or 7 different people. The Rush E track. Whenever I mention a song in reference to Line Rider, it's always about the track, not necessarily the song itself. I feel like that was understood, but I also just want to be clear. Can I be collab on you? Why would you phrase it like that? Slightly behind, you can hear the eye rolling and up, dog. Nice. This is your,
Have you anyone?
Man, Dark Sheep slaps.
Yes, sir. 3 bags full. One for the
This has 3 billion views. What? I think they're going off the deep end. These have fur, right? Dark Sheep is a bop, man. Dark Sheep by Chroma. Thank you. This stream's already demonetized. There it is. I feel like this has already been made into a track, but I can't remember. I can't do this song. What's the song? That song is Dark Sheep by Chroma. Wow. I can't do that song though, sorry. I'm not I'm not that far into Gigaquark and stuff like that, but man, that's a cool song. Send an ad. No, not yet. Can random people collab? I actually just that gave me an idea. if we just do a channel collab, like I just give you guys a track and we just pass it around just within the channel Discord. Oh, that would be fun. We'd have a good time with that. That's an interesting idea. That's something to remember. Are you going to go for another hour? So my plan is to sync to there, 3311. I have a little bit of a block because I don't really know what I want to sync here. But I think I have an idea. When all else fails, just throw in a spin. I said raw furry confirmed. Guys, no. We have guests today. Nika, you missed a great opportunity for a funny drawing. We were discussing that channel lore is now that I am officially a pineapple hooked up to a computer with wires. Like that's just how I look. Pineapple, can you make someone collab with your line writer or something? Is it allowed? Can you can someone collab on you, line writer? On my line, like you'd have to get the track file and stuff, but like yeah, it's allowed. .rar. Ooh, if I flip this the other way, that'd be a fun build up and then reverse. And I could also just put that into tail manual. rar.oo. Can't believe I just said that out loud, knowing my knowing my chat. Let's get rid of the fakie. Just say oh. I did. Are you going to crucify me? It's time for a crusade. No! Tail is still going forward. You're not a bee in a bucket? Online I am, but in real life I am a pineapple, apparently. I mean, of course. Why would I not be? How have we not crashed yet? That is actually impressive. He said, oh well. Okay, is this just the right direction? For some reason I can never get spin direction memorized for how that should go. Yeah, that's just right. That's just the right direction. You're a bee in a bucket, but IRL, he's a pineapple attached to a computer, and his persona is a cat pineapple with angel wings and a halo. Yeah. I checked, the stream is still monetized. Monetization check, everyone gets an ad. Whoa, that happens like instantly. I have premium, so screw you. Ooh, I like that movement. I'm really happy with how this is looking. Just gave you 0.1 cents. Thank me. Thank you for your generous attention. But in all seriousness, I do mean that. Thanks guys so much for hanging out. This stream went way better than I thought it would. Alright, and then we just roll this one out, and it'd be pretty cool. After I learn Unity and Blender this month, I'm gonna learn Line Rider. Ooh, fun. Good luck. It's always fun just to make some tracks. It can be, although it can be very easy to, feel demotivated after watching someone who, like, watching a track like Toivo or something. Watching a track from Toivo. It's like, his stuff is just so quality. But, yeah, just treat it. The fun part about Line Rider is you can treat it however you want. Like a game, like a physics engine, like a art medium. There's just no wrong way to play it. That's kind of the beauty of it. Oh boy. Have a good one, Devin. Thanks for hanging out. If you weren't aware, there is a Discord for this channel linked in the description. Feel free to join that if you want to not miss any of the future stuff, or you could subscribe. Alright, now that I've fully sold out, have a good one. He's learning to sell out by himself. Kids grow up so fast. You no longer have to do it for me. That's just character development right there. Isn't there like a rule for this type of stuff that you don't have one contact point? You don't grab one contact point more than like 2 frames in a row or something? I feel like I already broke that. Alright, we'll just kick it out. This is why high-speed Line Rider is just easier, because you don't get weird frame overlaps. Speaking of selling out, listen to Chroma. Bang. Weird they have to back up 5 frames, but okay. You think you're still gonna stream in the next 45 minutes? Probably not. I'm going to cap off my section here, and then Ultrakill, and that'll be the stream. So we're actually wrapping this up pretty soon, if I were to be optimistic. Ooh, can we try and make this like a flat landing? Guess it's gonna be up till 2 then. Alright. Yo! Okay. That was 11 seconds in about 2 hours. Now we're gonna watch it all back. Just enjoy this. This is the final product for tonight. Violently cracks knuckles, time to get into politics. This first section just has better movement. Yo! Oh, I love that. I got really lucky. So there's this really interesting, there's a pool like down here in a second. Right there. It pulls the button that gives him like so much momentum. It just throws
Mr.
him.
Blue Sky.
What?
Mr. Blue Sky's cork.
Oh yeah. It's nowhere close to that. But it is just really smooth. I like it. Knock that out in 3 hours too. That's not bad. I like this moment here. Flat sled to granule to tail manual. It's just a nice. It flows really well. There you go. I have set you up to do pretty much whatever. Awesome.
Alright, now to speedrun it before you exit the stream.
Alright, let me get you the file. Yeah, take your time. I like how this is looking so far. You could do pretty much anything. It's like, I don't know if you want to slow down there or not. There's a lot of. It's a good song. Just a good song. Let's see here. Thing. There you go. You ever wonder how we send tracks back and forth? Discord is just our file manager. Yeah, this time there will be no birds. Also, you know what time it is. For those of you who don't know, we do an Ultrakill speedrun at the end of every stream. That's what we are doing right now. As my computer violently heats up to try to deal with this extra load. Okay, we're all good there. If you haven't heard of Ultrakill, it's like snorting cocaine while shooting demons. Buy Ultrakill. Or at least play the demo. There's a free demo on Steam. And my buttons are stuck. There we go. That's not a bird, that is just a result of me switching windows while the game's loading. And we don't reset runs here. It's Walmart Doom? No. Doom is Walmart Ultrakill. It's fine. That wasn't a bird. Only 17 seconds. Look out the window. It's right there. It's right, bird. You missed it, and I beat the level already. I skipped so much of the game. I started another run. Bird, shoot it. No, I missed it. Yeah, sometimes you don't look fast enough. I don't think anyone in chat has actually seen the bird. Get the bird. The chicken has escaped. Oh my goodness, please. Alright, there we go. Bruh. A musket for home defense. I should, like, I don't care about your reviews on gun control or whatever. In my opinion, you should be able to own a gun as long as it's, like, from 1800s. Like, you should just be able to own a musket for home defense, but, like, that's it. That's my stance on gun rights. The U.S. Constitution doesn't say a modern well-armed militia. Just as the Founding Fathers intended. I don't see V1 holding a musket. V1 has an exception. That was the wrong door. Cannon mounted at the top of my stairs. Yeah, that's a valid firearm. Home Alone would be way different if it was from, like... Wow! With grape shot and shrapnel. You step on my land, you never walk off my land. I doubt any of the people here can shoot a musket. Bold of you to assume I haven't shot a gun before. I am American. Both of you assume I have arms. Home Alone would be different because they had no planes in the 1800s. Fair cop. Everyone would have died from the Oregon Trail. Yeah, instead of like protecting his home from thieves, he's just protecting his inheritance from people who were trying to steal it. I think we finally have a run here. There we go. I like how this level is so automatic. I literally was just reading Rainy Day's chat. Own a musket for home defense since that's what the founding fathers intended before ruffians break into my house. What the devil as I grab my powdered wig and Kentucky rifle? Alright, let's not screw this up. I screwed that up a lot. Alright, not bad. Still not a bad split, either. It's the most American thing I've seen in chat for a while. Yeah. We don't usually get patriotic around here, but I guess when we do, we mean it. Everyone's talking about like the problem that is that you can buy assault rifles, but no one ever mentions that a powder rifle takes 4 minutes to reload. What's the weirdest thing you guys have memorized? I memorized 3 or 4 epic rap battles of history songs. I still have them in just my memory. Oh my goodness, please just die. Also memorized a handful of speedrun routes. Cranial isotopes. I never memorized isotopes. I just know that Argland had one. I also memorized like all of the stats in a game called Unturned, like all the guns and food and everything. That happens. Do you need to repost the copy pasta? No, I'm just not able to read it because I'm speedrunning. Why do people find Unturned fun? I don't know. It's nostalgia for me. Oops. Missed that split up. We're ahead, don't worry. Didn't get that. I think I was too far over. Rude. Wow, guys, gold split. Yeah. Oh, I never practiced the door clip. You know, when I chat very long in Ultrakill, I'm lazy. What do you mean he didn't practice the door clip? I said what I said. Alright. We're not wasting time. This is actually a good run. You idiot. It's fine, I'm still fast in this room. Oh, please, not like this. See, still not a terrible room. Just absurdly slow. Okay. That one was kind of rude. There we go. This run is just not over yet. Wow, really? It's not dead. That's what I mean to say. Although it might down here. It might die here. I can't line this up apparently. Don't worry about it. I've had problems here before. Do an Ultrakill stream and practice the door clip. I need to do an Ultrakill stream where I just practice. That's true. Great, now I can't even get that. Alright. We've lost enough time. I forget the actual route there. Nah, man, it's dead. Well, it's definitely dead now, yeah. Oh, whoops. Let's take a one-shot the hand. Really? Yeah, that's what I thought. Whoops. Proceeds to one-shot the hand. I meant in one try, you know what I mean. So there's this, if you time it right, you can kill this, or you can kill the... Well, he just kind of died. You can kill the two Cerberuses before they actually anger the third. It's kind of fun. Can I get a charge back on this guy? Probably not. Nope, okay. That's really hard to line up. One shot is a great game. That sounds like it'd be a roguelike. Didn't get the insta-kill, but... I was about to say that went really well. But I guess not. One shot is like Doki Doki where it controls your computer. Interesting. It's just insta-kill. Alright, finally. It's made by Toby Fox. Oh, cool. He's the guy who makes video games. My commentary is breaking down. How is it 1 o'clock already?
Now, the layers of this palace are not for your
Wow.
machine. Turn back now.
Machine.
The layers of this palace are not for your
Alright, got it.
Turn back, or you will be crossing the will.
Hello? Just give me checkpoint. Thank you. Yo, we finally got it. And I missed that. Let's do this right at least. Yep, that did that right. What? I'm sorry, what?
An imperfection to be played.
Alright, let's see if we can get the point added. Nope. For some reason, I just spaghettied inputs there. Worth. Finally. Alright guys, we can still save it. You are less than nothing. I don't know why that got caught by the spam filter. That's hilarious. Man, YouTube really doesn't want my feelings to be hurt, does it? They're literally spamming. Why wasn't it that comment? Or why was it that comment? Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Ooh, stream's dying too. Fun. Is the stream lagging for you guys? Because YouTube said it was, but if it isn't, that's cool. Okay, that was fun. Not anymore, but it was before. Interesting. Okay. YouTube's drunk, I guess. Hey, Aether. Yeah, this is Line Rider. No, so this is just a tradition. We're finishing up the stream because it's been 3 hours. So, it's just how the stream ends around here. We do an Ultrakill speedrun. And you can see I am doing so well, and I'm on time, and this is like personal best and such and stuff, and ow. Yeah, sorry Aether, you missed a good stream though. Feel free to subscribe, and you can catch the next one before you time it very poorly, but yeah, I forgot to change the stream title, it's my fault. Ow. What do you mean it's still Line Rider? Yeah, it's totally still Line Rider. Guess this run's gonna be finished. Might as well watch since you don't have much left to do. If you haven't heard of Ultrakill, it's a game that you should play. Line Rider any percent. There was a joke Line Rider speedrun at one point. Whoops. Oh, this isn't good. Please give me a checkpoint. Got him. Is a free demo? Yeah, there is. It's kind of hidden on the Steam page, but yeah, figured that was coming. There we go. Sick combo? Yeah. Alright. Cool. I'm actually gonna pull this back up just so we can watch it again, but while this is playing out, I just want to say thanks, y'all. We still have 10 viewers. This is insane. This is what we did today, by the way. We still have the time clock up. It's crazy. I hope you guys have a good night. That's what we got done today. And, have a good night. We all need sleep. It is 1 o'clock. This was the most consistently well-viewed stream I think I've ever had. And I'm so ecstatic about that, guys. This was a good one. And that means Line Rider's coming back in the future as well. We'll do another stream of this at some point. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna be streaming, but that is not a guarantee. So, I'll see you guys next time, whenever that may be. And join the Discord in the description if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe. I'll practice the door clip, don't worry, don't worry. Good stuff, good stuff.